video, I want to show you how to make flower buds. Now these make perfect fillers to add to your Gumpaste flower arrangements. Now the flower buds are actually quite quick to make and are perfect to add some variety and different colour tones to your cake. They're also perfect for filling those small gaps between any larger Gumpaste flowers. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so to make the filler buds, what I've actually got is some white gum paste. This is just the Squire's Kitchen floral paste. This modelling tool, so this one's got kind of like a knife edge on it. Some paintbrushes, some wire. I've just got some wire tools here, so some cutting tools and just some for bending that round. I've got some edible glue and I've got some petal dust there. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is prepare the wire. Now these are a bit too long for me to use, so I'm going to just cut those in half like that. Okay, so now we have our wire a bit smaller. I'm going to take these wire tools. Now these ones just have two rounded ends on them, and I'm just going to grab the end of the wire there and just bend it round, so creating a small loop at the end of the wire. So to actually make the buds, what I'm going to do is just take a small amount of my gum paste. Now depending on the size of your floral arrangement, so if it's quite small you might just want quite small buds, but if it's a bit bigger you can do them a little bit larger. So here we've got a ball of the gum paste, and then what I'm going to do is just take the wire and bring in some edible glue. Now the end that's got the small loop on it, I'm just going to lightly dip that into the edible glue and then push that into the ball of gum paste. Now what we want to do is just squeeze the end slightly against the wire, and then just by placing our fingers at the bottom and just rolling that wire around, we're going to bring that gum paste down onto the wire. Now this is going to help both secure the bud onto the wire, and also when you actually put it into your display, we can colour this the same colour as the bottom of the bud, so you end up not seeing the wire. Okay, so with this one we now have a ball on the end, and if you wanted more rounder buds, then you would leave that like that. If you wanted to create more of a point, what we want to do is just run our fingers around that top just to bring that into a cone shape. So there you've got the cone shape, and then we're going to take our modelling tool. So you've got this straight edge down here. Now I'm going to put 3 marks into this one. You can put 4, but I quite like 3. I think it looks a bit like freesias, which I like putting in between the flowers. So what you're going to do is just on one side of the cone, lay the side of the tool on there and just push that up to the tip, which is going to create that dent in the gum paste. Now because we're just going to do 3, we want each part to be about 1/3. So I'm going to do the same on this side and push up, making sure that those 2 points meet at the top, and then pop the 3rd one in there. So you've created that dented bud shape. Now I'm going to put this to one side. Usually I just poke these into a polystyrene disc to dry, and then once they're all dry we can colour them. Okay, so I have another example here. So we've got the one with the rounded ball on the end, and we've just brought the gum paste down slightly. Now I'm going to put 4 dents on this one, and this just gives a different kind of appearance to the buds. So what I'm going to do is start the same, so just at the bottom point, bring that round, but I'm actually going to carry on going all the way around. You then want to go onto the other side and bring that round so it meets in the middle. Turn that around and then just bring that down the other side, making sure that all the points cross in the center. So that's just the difference between adding in the 3 or the 4 lines, and also whether you're going to have the pointed buds or the rounded buds. Okay, so now our buds are dry. What I'm actually going to do is add some colour to those. So when adding colour, you want to think about what will complement the colours in your flower arrangement. So what I'm going to do is take my paintbrush and then I've got here, so we've chosen the green wire. So what I want this to happen is for the green to continue. So I've got some dark green here, which is the Sugar Flare foliage green. And I'm just gonna start by dusting that onto the end. I'm then gonna lighten it slightly by bringing up this apple green. And this is just what you'll see from tucking out between your flowers. And then just to soften that slightly, I'm gonna add some yellow in there as well. So where we've put the dents in is actually where the bud would open up. So I'm gonna take some, I've got some dusky pink here. And so from the top to about halfway, I'm just gonna lightly add some colour into there. So I'm just running this really thin paintbrush into the dents that we made, and then just at the top I'm going to put some darker pink and some purple onto there, and there we have our filler bud. Now you can do the same with the others, whether it's got 3 or 4. To the green ones I've just added some yellow in there just so that you can see the lines, and then these can just be added in between your other flowers just to fill those gaps. I really hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial. If you have, then please click like, and if you'd like to see more of my video tutorials, then please click subscribe.